the laners of ONIC in order to actually have some kind of chance in the mid game, because otherwise ONIC is going to take this game and run with it.
We're heading to championship point, ladies and gentlemen. We are one game away if Fnatic ONIC can continue this win streak. Welcome to game number 3 of the grand finals between EVOS Glory and Fnatic ONIC as we jump into the land of Dawn. Lutpi's debut pick on the Masha. He hasn't used it so far, not in the regular season, not in the playoffs. So it's another hidden strat, but we'll see how he performs on it.
Good poke. But my question is, why Masters... Oh, wait a minute, Dreams gets poked as well and is forced back. Right as the turtle spawns, Kairi already invading. Arashi, most Mashas, all Mashas so far have gone Master Assassin. This is the first weapon mastery Masha.
Might be just a difference in ideas, right? Maybe he's trying to play for weak side. He knows there won't be a lot of brawling in his lane when Fnatic ONIC goes for that gold lane. So if he goes for aggressive stats, yes, he may be able to pull off some kind of outplay, some kind of 1v1, but against a Charizla, the chances are it's going to be a bit less. Clocking right now gets jumped on the Keyboy.
Very, very low, forced to flicker out. Better than airstrike coming down, first blood by NFL. And now Appraiser's spread. NFL still able to steal it as well. Kairi gonna miss out on that retreat battle. And he gets chained CC. That penalty zone was perfect from Fluffy.
And in contrast to the previous game, he has an invulnerability window here with the Tempest of Blades. So that in combination with the Minion Fury can almost guarantee a neutral objective take.
So are we saying this is the calm before the storm? Are we expecting a better mid-game composition from Fnatic ONIC?
I believe in the mid-game, they're definitely going to turn up the aggression. And we saw earlier, they know how to deal with big teamfight combo compositions. Especially with the Masha later on, they have an option here to go full on split push. And even if you take out a Masha with 2 or 3 members, from the patterns, from the way we've seen things, that Masha can absolutely trade 1-for-1 at least.
Final splash though, Big Dreams back for the airstrike right on him, forcing him to flicker out to safety. What a roam by Sans, and CW still zoning brands.
Meanwhile, we saw earlier on that Annabelle first item, the Haas Claws. What's the game plan?
You've seen the Lings go with the Haas Claws, with the Berserker's Fury. A little burst damage, a lot of crit, but also a lot of sustainability in the middle of a fight. So it's a double benefit type of itemization. So right now, especially in the early game, that still is going to be a big factor. It's going to allow him to actually heal up in the jungle as well, in between big engagements. The longer the game goes though, he might be bursted down faster than he can actually heal up.
Now Kairi sets up for the turtle, starts it, resets it quick. Both teams very hesitant to go for the turtle, and this actually is an advantage to EVOS Glory. Ling, Annabelle constantly utilizing this time to rotate and go for that level lead. 2 levels ahead now, jumping on the Keyboy with the pinch poise. And Keyboy might just be slain, goes for the final slash, not able to connect with the Thunderclap by Lupei. Block will be taken out. Annabelle unable to chase Keyboy down. Wow, Fnatic ONIC prevail in a chaotic duel. If the airstrike once again going to be used up as a Temple of Blades, but Annabelle won't really be able to threaten anyone. FNOC just keep on going straight. What is the threat of EVOS Glory? EVOS threw everything at them and they just took it.
What is that DPS coming in from the carry? So it's almost like what Annabelle was doing in the previous game. It's itemizing for all the physical defense, and he can really neglect to itemize for magical defense.
On the final smash, Intermittent Fury penalty zone to the backline, able to find Sans, but he flickers out to safety with Wings by Wings. Appraiser's wrap, Kairi with the retreat battle now, and he finds it, able to dash out to safety. Feather airstrike stolen away. Fluffy gets that last shot to take him down, but Keyboy continues this chase with a vengeance. Seven of the blades to the backline. CW still trying to survive. Like and pounce to dodge away from the Divine Blades. My goodness, Annabelle continues. This Sans gets the Blood Wings back up. Gets a stun as well, but CW is unable to tap on that Lycan Pounce fast enough. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Lutpi almost taking brands out.
This is the setup that EVOS Glory are looking for. It still looks like Annabelle wants to focus on his purple buff before he begins on the next neutral objective take, but every time we go for a neutral objective setup, I always mention levels because I want to see who has the better advantage, but so far, despite
penalty zone on a 2, final slash connecting on the brands. He goes for vengeance and flickers back out to safety for the airstrike as the Minion Fury knocks up Kairi, who gets the Appraiser's wrap. But Annabelle knocked up from the wall now. It's a Thunderclap. Keyboy going to be slain by Annabelle as he gets out. Good angle to escape TW. Like in form! Lutpi with a Thunderclap again finds another. Lutpi and CW comes up when Keyboy and Kyrie get shut down.
2-4-3 trade in favor of the defending champions as they push in that mid turret. It was rightfully theirs earlier on, and they finally get to push it at level 15. Kyrie is 2 levels below. You'd think that they'd have the advantage here. But again, they have tunnel vision. They haven't been able to fight CW.
Isolation on Fluffy with the final stack, but Fluffy gets the penalty zone. A good one. Lutpi in the back as well. Give it a flank. Jumps into the thunderclap. And the feather airstrike connects on the clock run. And look at Lutpi! Again with the chase. The thunderclap there. Lutpi finds a double. The thunderclap. The thunderstruck.
Wipe out.
Fnatic ONIC continuing this onslaught, and Annabelle can only just run away. But CW wants to chase just for a bit, goes back towards the Enhanced Lord.
And that trade is so worth it, right? Lutpi trading his life over for bronze is already great, but he goes in for 2 more members.
Boy, might be a bit too much than you could choose. Sans versus the Assassin. He buys the winner truncheon. The feather airstrike gets popped in, and Annabelle will be able to finch poise out. Fnatic ONIC take the Enhanced Lord
right now.
Sorry. CW BOD.
That's a Chad move right there, CW.
What?
You don't know, fun fact, last time he went for the BOD on the Roger, he was up against Luke on the Masha. So now that there's no Masha on the enemy team, he can do it. He lost that game, by the way, when he went BOD.
Yep, that's a big thing we were talking about, the itemization choice, BOD instead of the Malefic Roar. But in this situation, especially with how ONIC have been playing, ignoring the front line, destroying the back line completely, that BOD is going to allow them to do that so much better. But for now, EVOS have defended, losing all the all the turrets outside of their base. That will mean that Fnatic ONIC can just camp out in the jungle of EVOS, and they're gonna be starved for resources. They're gonna start getting strangled, because otherwise, it really seems like for now, EVOS is just lacking damage. Even when Clockun is able to just sit there and output that damage, spam out those spells, Kyrie with Athena's is gonna be a bit too tanky, especially with the extra bits of sustain.
So pickoffs is the way to go now for EVO's glory.
Pick off to Sands or just protect brands.
Okay.
That rhymes, bars.
Nice.
Brands, Sands,
Rap God.
they gotta dance now with the Lord, you know.
Gotta use fast hands.
Look at the arena, there are a lot of fans.
This game is 10 out of 10.
I'm a man.
Huh?
I'm a man. No,
No,
sorry. I'll just
whoa.
not join, okay?
What the heck was that?
I'm sorry. I'm
Participation trophy.
FOMO, bro.
Oh, Kyrie seems he wants to join in this skirmish as well. Fluffy we forced back. CW doing some damage. Final slash. Displacing an Appraiser's Wrath as well. CW now on the Lycan form, and Keyboy is still just hovering over. Meanwhile, Lutpi, look at the flanks here. The feather airstrike zones them all away from this Lord.
Fluffy still has Flicker though, and Fluffy is still looking for an angle. There is still time for them to look for a counter engage.
You're waiting for an opportunity right here, but the way Lutpi is playing this Masha is absolutely annoying. Look at it for EVOS. Oof. Just moving back and forth, waiting for a chance to go for a 50-50, but ONIC will give it to him. Lutpi, once again, just zoning Annabelle away. And on the other side, Keyboy.
He's using the Vengeance now. Getting isolated, force a flicker around. Oh, it's gonna be Fluffy with the penalty zone flicker combo. Lutpi in the backline still trying to zone them away as he jumps on the branch, but he has them in the nature now. Kyrie, Posse Appraiser's Wrath, Lycan form. CW picks up the Medica kill, and Keyboy still somehow alive. Kyrie picks up the shutdown. Clockun with a finish on that double kill in the backline, but look at Calvin with Nata again, saving the day for Fnatic ONIC.
Game after game after game after game. CW to the team to replace Boots. So much doubt, so much hesitation from all of the fans, from everyone. Even on the caster desk, people were doubting this kid's potential. And this is the performance that we get from him. And this is not against a normal team. This is an EVOS glory that have, oh, wait a minute. Lutpi again.
Oh God, Lutpi has another thunderclap. He flickers out of the Tempest of Blaze. Now final slash, displacing Fluffy into the feather airstrike. Not able to pop in the penalty zone. 2 base turrets taken down already. Fnatic ONIC look for 3, and they get 3. EVO's glory down to just their crystal.
What a performance.
Clean gameplay from Fnatic ONIC. Not a single thing left to chance right there. The 3-wave push we're talking about, They just know that this time with the next Lord, it will work out. It will collide and take out the bottom turret. Now Fluffy just trying to scout around. He might have put him more than he can chew though.
Two-man final slash, the penalty zone does nothing! Lupi obliterates them, even with immortality. Lupi once again finds a thunderclap. Will finally be shut down, but look at Annabelle. He's so far isolated, CW. He smells blood in the land of Dawn, and Annabelle smells it as well. He knows he was on the chopping block. They disengage.
This is looking bleak for EVOS. What's the win con here in this next Lord dance?
With the way ONIC is playing, I don't even know.
Oh, 1v1? Annabelle?
Annabelle running, but he has the flicker, doesn't have that reset just yet. Didn't leave that bar, but Fluffy has been isolated, forced to flicker out. This might be just a free Lord, and it's going to be an evolved one for Fnatic ONIC.
Now without the Feather Airstrike though, there's gonna be a chance for EVOS because they rely on basic attacks for their damage. But with Fluffy on half HP though, it's gonna be a risky play, and Keyboy, as always, is waiting for an opportunity to just screw everything up for EVOS.
He's still there, Fluffy jumps in with a desperate engage for the penalty zone, but he doesn't have a flicker. The Feather Airstrike cancelled out, Minus Fury, and now Lupi makes his move. Fluffy gonna be engaged on, CW picks up a monster kill, Lupi in the back. Now with one more thunderclap, Brad buys an immortality, but that's just one more time that he can do the same thing over again. Annabelle tapping the blade, Sans with a flicker forward. The winner truncheon by Clockun, the recalls by Sans, and Annabelle with one last ditch, one last effort to try to save this game. Another Feather Airstrike, claws, and Clockun. Fnatic ONIC have wiped EVOS out.
We're at championship point. Ladies and gentlemen, what a stellar performance from every individual